Hello everyone! Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is August 19th. Today we are exploring the Gateway Science Museum gardens on the campus of California State University in Chico, California. Since 2009, the Gateway Science Museum landscape team has been planting gardens that represent the native flora of the region, with zones dedicated to the bioregions of Big Chico Creek, Delta, and Lower Montane Forest. They also planted buffer zones with agricultural plants and those introduced to the area by settlers. From the beginning, the museum's landscape was designed to be incorporated into the learning opportunities of visitors. The entrance to the museum is called the Discovery Plaza and includes plants that are related to those that lived in the area during the Jurassic period. The other three sides of the building are dedicated to the bioregions I mentioned earlier. The Big Chico Creek area includes California buckeye, California poppy, western redbud, mock orange, and other plants that thrive in that region. The Delta region represents plants growing in the Sacramento River Delta and includes sycamore, cattails, and Pacific Coast iris. The Lower Montane Forest is located on the cooler side of the building and includes cedar, Oregon grape, and California fuchsia. The areas near the parking lot are the location for the buffer zone plantings, including agapanthus, Asian star jasmine, and Indian hawthorn. In 2013, a native plant pollinator garden was established. The garden includes more than 40 plants native to California that provide food and shelter year-round for pollinators. There are at least 3 or 4 flowering plants in bloom at all times during the year. In 2018, a new garden was added focusing on plants that thrive in the foothills of the Sierra Nevadas and including grasslands and chaparral. And more recently, in 2023 and 2024, an edible garden and bee city were added to Gateway Gardens. The edible garden was built for wheelchair accessibility with raised beds and wide pathways. The garden includes fruit trees, vegetables, and herbs, and as the garden grows, they hope to donate their produce to a local food pantry. Bee City is a community of nesting structures built to provide habitat for some of California's 1,600 native bee species. Nearly 200 species of plants are thriving in the gardens at Gateway. The gardens and the museum are open Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. As a reminder, you can subscribe, like, or follow this podcast at any of the podcast listening places. You can subscribe to our mailing list by visiting our website, agardenaday.com, and clicking on the subscribe button. You can also find us on Pinterest, and you can support us by buying a book through our storefront on Bookshop. Links are provided in the show notes for this episode. Thank you for listening today and every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.